What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here, and I'm back with another review of another Super Action statue from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure line. This is of Jotaro Kujo, the main JoJo of Part 3 and the mentor figure of Part 4. But before we get into this review / unboxing, y'all already know what I gotta do. Y'all already know what y'all gotta do. I gotta say shout out to my returning viewers / subscribers for all the love and support y'all give me. Shout out to the new viewers and new subscribers as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with a okay, I'm sorry. But hit it with an aura, hit the like button with an aura as well, and hit that post notification bell. That way you know whenever I post new content. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitch where we do live anime watch parties and reactions, and join the public Discord for collectors and nerds all alike, because I know you a nerd or a collector because you're watching this video. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and get into it. I have been waiting to unbox this bad boy, and yes, I am unboxing this bad boy the same day as I'm unboxing my Star Platinum, which I thought that figure was beautiful, but this one right here with his little chain hanging, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to unbox it. You know, this is the drip god of JoJo. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm tired of talking. Let's open it up. Alright guys, it's the time I've been waiting for. I ordered this bad boy off of eBay on a recent Instagram post as I'm recording this. So if you want to see that video of me unboxing this, not unboxing this, but getting this out the mail, I did get this off eBay. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Let me go ahead and talk about this. First thing I noticed off the bat is that this one has a lot more features than the Star Platinum does, but obviously I would get that since he is more of a character rather than Star Platinum, because Star Platinum only comes out when the action or when Jotaro needs one of his super senses or abilities to come through. But right here we have Jotaro with about 2 hands that are open, 2 hands I believe that are supposed to simulate that his hands are in his pocket, 2 other hands for him to do like a little neck chop looking thing, and we have 1 fist and 1 finger point, because Jotaro's finger point is pretty signature to his character, especially when he's sending out Star Platinum. Right here you can see that his chain is swinging, which is super dope. We also have this little title bubble right here fused with the stand, which says Yar Yar Dave, one of his catchphrases within the show, which translates to good grief basically in English. Let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy and let's see what we're working with. Now, this baby is dope. Obviously when we have like another sculpt, like a head wise, it always comes wrapped in plastic. Let's go ahead and take this sculpt off right here. Now, my boy Droobs already did a review on this, which he made me jealous, and basically I blame him for me having to go get this one. Right here, this is surrounded in plastic as well. Definitely love the effect of his chain actually moving. I think I like it like this. It actually looks like a real chain, which is actually super dope as well. One thing about these super action statues that doesn't translate over from the anime or style itself is that these characters don't look super ripped or buff, but that's all right with me. And then we got this action, this little action posed little cape thing, part of his school uniform. But right here, this is the second head that we have from for Jotaro, where he's kind of smiling. And this one, he looks a little bit serious, like he ain't ready to play. He's about to hit you with a hey, stop looking at me like that, my boy. You might hit me with an aura. But this head, the one thing I have to gripe about this figure is his head looks really tiny compared to the rest of the body. So let's go ahead and play with this a little bit, see what's happening with it. Definitely like that it does articulate everywhere, basically, just like the other super action statue. Yeah, not too many things really blocking his articulation or his planes of movement, which I think is super dope. Hopefully it's kind of like the Star Platinum, where you can just take things apart and put them right together. Right here I do like this, where you can kind of pose that. You can hold it in a position, basically like in a super dynamic position when he's sending off Star Platinum to go attack somebody, and his uniform is usually flowing in the wind. Definitely like that. And I definitely love his shoes, because, you know, my boy Drip God. You know how they say, man, drip too hard, can't stand too close. I might F around and, catch that wave. You know, my boy got that drip for real. Look at the belt. Look at the Gucci Versace belt. They did a collab for that. And we also have some little ab flexion right here as well. Definitely got to loosen them joints up, because my boy been in that box and he been ready to get out. Look, he been ready to dance. Like, look at him. He about to... In New York, I'm Millie Rock. Hide it in my sock. Okay, I'm sorry. But let's go ahead, do some super dope poses with it, and I'll let you know how I feel about this figure afterwards. Alright guys, after toying with this figure around a little bit, I think I got the hang of it, and I gotta say one thing that I do really like about this figure is all the accessory, like all the hand pieces that it does come with. Some hand pieces were a little harder to put on, like the ones where you put inside of his pockets. Yeah, you get little nubs because obviously if you put a whole hand in there, it won't fit. Also, you get extra pieces for his pants pockets. That way you can either have them like this, where his pockets are pretty empty, or you can have it like this, where there's a bigger hole where you can actually put them little nubs in, so it looks like he has his hands in his pants like he usually does, or hands in his pocket, because that kind of sounds nasty. Also, another thing, this one actually came off the stand a little bit, like it came off the stand a little too easily, like the hole was too big, pause. And another negative, sadly, which I gotta say about the Jotaro figure, where am I gonna put this? Medico, Super Action Statues, whoever produces these figures, where am I gonna put this? Y'all only gave me one stand. This is his Yar Days chat bubble, basically it's good grief. And where am I gonna put that? You only gave me one stand. And plus, if I put it on this one stand, this is still not tall enough for me to actually make him say Yar Days. It's not even coming from his mouth. It's coming from his hips. You know what I'm saying? And look, I know my boy kind of thick with it, but still, I just don't I just don't see how I'm going to be able to make this stand, especially with this being so heavy. Like, it's so lopsided within weight-wise. Like, I couldn't really get it to stand on its own. I mean, you probably can if you really do some toying with it, but still, I want to stand for this by itself because this is his signature chat bubble. Or at least some type of stand like this, but for this, basically a skinnier version and a smaller, like, base stand, since it really doesn't need to take up too much space. But this figure, honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty glad that I got this. I did get this for around $100 off of eBay. It is going up. I really couldn't find any other retailers that were selling it, except unless they had pre-orders, but I highly doubt some of these places might be actually getting some of those pre-orders in, especially with this thing happening. I kind of got his little signature pose where he does a little point when he sends out Star Platinum while he has a hand in his pocket. Like I said before, definitely like that the chain swings. Kind of adds a little flavor to it, you know what I'm saying? And another discrepancy I have with this figure is that his head just seems way too small, and it doesn't have that much room. Like, I can't make his hair go on top of his little collar right here, part of his school uniform, which I kind of don't like. But like I said, definitely like this figure, definitely love it. Jotaro is one of my favorite JoJo's out of the whole series. Love that you can actually flex his uniform coat like this as well, and it stays in place rather than it just being weighted down like that. Definitely think that's a super dope feature as well. Love the articulation, like in the toes, just like the Star Platinum that I reviewed already. I gotta say that this figure is pretty dope. Now, this is a rerun or a re-release. This is version 1.5. There are other versions of Jotaro Kujo where he's in different colors, because like I said before in the Star Platinum review, these figures do come in different colors because in the anime it changes colors, because the anime is pretty vibrant. It changes colors when like the scene changes or the mood changes within the anime. Definitely gotta say this is a dope one. I went with this one because I feel like the colors were more on point with Jotaro's character, like they are usually in the anime. But I'm really happy with this. My boy Drews, he really put me on something nice with this one. Not gonna lie, Jotaro, like I said before, one of my favorite JoJo's. And I definitely love that it came with all these hand pieces as well. One for you to have him gripping his hat like he usually does right before he gets an aura on. A little nether nub so you can have both of his hands in his pockets. Just a little hand where it's like, oh, I don't know, just like he's throwing something away, I guess. And just to give you more dynamic poses. And this is the second face that he comes with, where he's smiling. I'm not really going to use that because my boy Jotaro is all about that action. He's all about that pull-up. He ain't about that talking. Like, you saw what he did to Dio. But yeah, that's about it for this figure, guys. Alright guys, so that is it for the review for the Super Action statue of Jotaro Kujo. Definitely like this statue overall. Well, figure overall. I gotta say that I can't wait to get some more. These bad boys are a little expensive, so you might not see that many reviews on them that quickly, but I had to get these two. These are like one of the two most important characters to the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I guess, fandom, because part 3 is the most known and the most notable part of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime. I gotta say thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Best way you can support the channel. And like I said, thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace. Wait a second. What'd you say, Jotaro? You heard him.